Well, I came into the business through my mother. You know, we worked here for a few years and eventually bought the place about 2 years ago. And we knew there was like several different stories and that flying around. And of course, we didn't really know a lot until we actually came to work here properly about 4 years ago. And then you started noticing different bits and pieces happening, you know, different things. The first one was about 3 years ago. It was basically a blink of an eye, but it was just, I walked into someone on the stairs through there. And then there's been several different sightings, especially in here, over by the till and by the counter and that. And nights when we work late, there's actually someone that stands where we are now, looking into there. We've been in here one day, and just here on the flower stand, one of the pots, very slowly, not very quickly, was actually picked up and turned upside down, and of course made a complete mess everywhere. Well, this guy was actually quite worried, you know, just standing there, it wasn't me, you know, and things like that, lots of different bits and pieces moving around.
I went upstairs into the top room, it took me about for 2 seconds, looked around, and a large white bookcase came flying towards me across the room. I don't know what happened after that. I was knocked out for about 5 minutes until my dad came up and found me lying there. The bookcase was actually across me, and it hit me on the head. There's a very large bump. I don't know what it was.
We've got a monk, a cat, there's 2 old women, and then there's another, just a shape, basically, that is actually seen on the walls and that. We haven't tried to get rid of them because, well, I think that they've been here longer than I have, so they've got more right to be here than me, you know.
Well, Crystal's flower shop certainly does seem to have its fair share of entities, and I wonder whether most of those aren't to do with its rather shady past, particularly the time it was a brothel. Many things would have gone on within those 4 walls, and perhaps that's what the brothers are currently seeing today, the results of those past spirits.